hello, welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so we're going to look into something that's pretty obvious to me, but nobody else has picked up on it. So yeah, I mean, basically we're going to, we all know now that Tommy was charged with something else yesterday. So I will pick it up in the reading, but this is to do with Tommy's trial on the 5th of June and the Ukraine arsonist on the 6th of June. Could be coincidence, but I don't think so, okay? I don't think so at all. So I'm sorry I was right about Tommy. He's not coming home. They'll keep him. Okay, they want that phone number as well, but I'm going to show you through the cards how this is all working and what's involved and why, and the twists and the turns as well. This is truly horrifying for me, for you, for everyone really, because that could be your grandson, you know, who's done a tweet. It could be your daughter-in-law who's done a tweet. I nearly paused then saying that some people might be grateful for that. I've heard your stories on the comments. But anyway, yeah, it could be, and it could be you as well. So it is horrifying, okay. So let's just go on for Tommy. How's Tommy feeling right now? Like his man's in overload, okay? He's in overload and he's trying to work out how to stay ahead of you. This is a bit twisted of the police. And of course, it's our government. So he's been talking to his lawyers. And the lawyers are saying, you know, there's trouble and gossip here. Now, so what happened was that Tommy in August was on holiday or staying, you know, in Spain with his family, and two reporters was taking photos, intruded on the land, you know, and scared his family. So Tommy turned the tables and took photographs of them as well, you know, hunted them down, which is understandable, you know. So he took the pictures, which I believe are on the phone. Let's have a look. These pictures regarding the journalist on the phone. Yes. Okay, so this is the lies and deceit card that we had in the past as well. So I'm getting, you know, somebody else knows, someone else has found out. Okay, so Tommy already is not giving his PIN number to the police for his phone, and so would be due at court in October. And this is where I said, you know, on the last few Dare to Ask, there was questions throughout that hour or 45 minutes. I don't know if it was 3, 4 times, 5 times, but certainly on the last 3 and 4 and 5, I spoke about Tommy predicting this, unfortunately. And I said to you, the moment he gets moved, or there's talk of moving him, that's when I would panic. And you just never know how these predictions come true, because at first you think, no, that can't be right, that can't be right. And even up to when people were saying he was coming home, oh, that can't be right. Well, the universe knows. But if he gives that phone to them and the PIN number to save him, then, you know, there's people that he's protecting. Let's have a look. Will Tommy give the police the PIN to his phone regarding this charge? I'm hoping this is different. I hope this is different. Why am I getting different? I kind of feel like there could be a witness. Are we talking about a witness here? Is this man a witness? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So maybe it's a different phone. Did Tommy have more than one phone? Or was it more than again? I would say there's two phones here. Okay. One that he made calls out. And one that was received as well. So it looks like where this is, it's trumped up, you know, a lot really. So I feel like they're trying to do this, you know, to get the phone. They'd have tried anything. I mean, basically, I think he was released on bail for the October court case. So you wouldn't have been able to start pulling that. And even saying that is a flight risk, which they will do. They wouldn't have been able to do that because it was too obvious. So let's have a look then. Are these journalists, you know, being paid to do this? Yes or no? I know the answer. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. Who paid them? Those that don't want him to move on. Those that see him as a problem. Truthfully, I think Tommy's been used, A, because they want him in, they don't want him out, and B, because this trial's on the 6th for Starmer. So the next day, everybody's focus is going to be leading up to focusing on Tommy rather than these Ukrainians, okay? Is that true, universe? Yes or no? Say no. Well, I'm getting dropping out here, dropping out. So we said, is it true that the focus is on Tommy rather than on the 6th? Now, bear in mind, okay, I gave the date of the 9th of June for this. Now, the trial doesn't start for the Ukrainians on the 6th. Apparently, it's a preparation meeting. I didn't know they had one. Unless they've changed the wording on it, you know. I think I'm right. I think they want us to drop these young lads and focus on Tommy. I think, you know, Tommy Robinson will be found innocent of this. But again, it's a trial, you know. I mean, there's no jurors in this world who haven't heard of Tommy Robinson and what's going on. And they all know, it doesn't matter whether you say don't be influenced, but they all know about Lucy. They all know about what's happening, that people, you know, your YouTubers, but normal people, okay? And thousands, apparently, per week, getting a visit of tweets. And all of us will be continuing to live and talk like we're in the old world rather than that we're in this new world, okay, have been dictated to. They're clearing out the prisons, you know, they're letting people, murderers, whatever, the West, you know, out to make way to silence us. Hasn't arrived yet. I'm getting dropping out. Just tell me a bit more about this. Oh, are the charges going to be dropped for Tommy for this 5th? Well, we've got more knowledge to be revealed here. So, secrets. Can the Ukrainian arsonists, can they help Tommy? Well, we'll be shocked, okay? We'll be shocked. I'm kind of getting for Tommy, everything's out of his control again, you know. Excuse me. If I cough all the way through, it's because I've got a, I don't know, runny nose. I think I've caught something off my husband. Which would be hard, like, because he had a cold and I said, I'm not kissing you for a week until it's gone. Oh dear, that didn't work out well. Anyway, yeah, so I'm getting out of his control here. We're going to be shocked. Boy, I'm getting a tingle on my head as well. I can feel it, I've got it, they're still there. They're right behind me, on top of me. Okay, what do you want to tell me? Well, I'm getting overwhelming feelings of despair. Accept help. Life is improving. But this blinds you from discretion. It's from seeing it. So maybe it's not as bad as it first appears for Tommy. Somebody's got to help him. And it's not enough with the solicitors at all. I need it outside. We need it outside. We need it coming from outside. Will these journalists, ratbags and liars be exposed soon? Yes. Absolutely. You know, I've got his family and his children here. So he was somewhere else when they're saying that he was actually doing something, okay, doing something wrong. So I've got a witness. On his phone, he can expose them. Because somebody else knows. Maybe he sent pictures as well, you know, to somebody close to him. For record, for safekeeping. In case anything happened to him. Is that right, universe? Absolutely. Okay, so it could have been on YouTube, it could have been on the iCloud, it could be, you know, he sent it to somebody, he's backed it up. They're playing a game, you know, with Tommy's life, actually. It's Tommy's life. So, will the charges against the journalist be dropped? Will they? Well, I think it takes a little while longer than he imagines, okay? A little bit more. Yeah, so I'm getting somebody you thought was sincere is unreliable here, so... it's as if they only need Tommy in for a few extra days. Is Keir Starmer behind this? I would say so. He's got a problem with Tommy. Well, he's going to have an even bigger one soon. So let's have a look then. So what happens to Tommy on the 5th of June? I'm getting information not passed on. So I feel like this is going to go in Tommy's favour, this, okay? So I'm getting like you know, maybe these bozo journalists don't really want to carry on and go through a trial. How do the journalists feel about testifying against Tommy? Well, they've got a past as well, you know. So things being that they've done will be brought up. Things that they've done in the past. Okay, will other journalists or, you know, media expose these two journalists as all of a sudden very wealthy? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that, you know. People are looking into them already anyway. I mean, you know, these journalists aren't by any standards of what we know, the people we know, the people we see that are usual journalists, you know. Where did these two bozos come from? And they look a right state as well. Have you seen them? I'm not belly fatting anybody, you know, shaming them, but one of them's got belly fat all over. You just have to look at them to know that they're dodgy as hell. So it appears to me that this one, obviously, is trumped up. They're just doing it to delay things and, you know, punish him. What happens to Tommy on the 6th of June when the Ukrainians are in court? They'll remand him. They'll remand him. So this is something that is long played out. Will the police investigation, you know, will the counter-terrorism unit, are they trying to get Tommy's PIN number via this route? No, they just they don't want everybody celebrating and you know, free. Tommy's out. They want to delay it and postpone it as long as possible. Like I say, if they'd have you know, tried to put him on remand for the October case, well, the world would know, okay, that this is a fit up. The world would know. Because they can't change their mind and say, oh, all of a sudden, you know, we're going to remand you for counter-terrorism, when it's already been decided by the court that Tommy was free to go on bail. So you'll notice, and I've noticed, okay, it hasn't gone unnoticed by me, that, you know, certain figures supporting Tommy have had to back off. No one's willing to go to prison and do time, you know. And I wouldn't blame people neither, you know. If I was faced with that choice, I'm sure I would change my tune as well, because, you know, you care about your family, you care about your grandkids, you know, your children. But it's, you know, people have got to them. People have got to them. If you look hard enough on anybody, you will find something, okay? If you really want to do somebody and arrest them and, you know, charge them, you will be able to. There are all these vague laws about what you say, your tweets, where you go, you know. I mean, I have cameras outside my house, and, you know, before long they'll knock on your door and say that's not allowed. And I have cameras outside my house because I value everything in my house, and my beautiful garden, you know. Don't want anybody getting in and trashing it. Not that the word. Oh, sorry if you can hear the children in the background. It must be playtime for them. I'll try and denoise it so it's not as noisy. So they just want to delay him. Does this have anything to do with the Ukrainians who have attacked Peter Starmer's house, by the way? You know, is this a factor in it? Look at that. Look at that. It's like, where's the justice? Where's the justice I keep hearing? I think mainly, I think it is to do with that. You know, there's no way it can't be. But I also feel like, you know, they just want him locked up at any cost. Will this trial be withdrawn before it's sent to trial for this alleged harassment offence? Right, so I don't see this going ahead. I kind of feel like this could be good for Tommy, okay, but I'm getting not committed neither, so they're not going to let him out in the next few days because everybody's talking about flight, you know, go to USA, go there. But I don't see a trial going ahead at all. Will either of these journalists face the law themselves, you know, charges themselves for perjury, lying? No. No. It'll all be brushed under the carpet. How does Starmer feel about Tommy being done on the June the 5th? Because do you know what, right? I mean, they might release him this weekend. I very much doubt it. And then you've got the bank holiday in the UK, so they might say, oh, we haven't got the staff, or we can't do this, or the paperwork, we'll do it on Tuesday, and then decide on the 27th, well, we'll keep him in another week till he goes to court. How does Starmer feel about Tommy's case on the 5th of June? He's trying to get us to focus on Tommy rather than the 6th of June, okay? Change your perspective, change the focus elsewhere. He's trying to get people to focus on Tommy and you know, keep them talking about Tommy. And while these people are talking about Tommy, they're not talking about the Ukrainians. Will it work? Absolutely. Absolutely. Tommy will get more coverage, and he knows that. He knows that. He's trying to sway it. He's trying to sway it. This has been planned for a long time. I'm going to do a separate reading after this on the January the 6th. Oh, January? What is it? June. June. It's already happening now as well. Yesterday, all it was on YouTube was about poor Tommy Robinson. How will Tommy's family feel? I think they're going to be hopeful. Yeah, look at that, hopeful, you know. Back at work, you know, maybe there's a crowdfunder as well for Tommy and Tommy's family, you know. They've been through hell. They'll continue to fight for Tommy. Will the judge allow Tommy to go home on June the 5th? Oh, I've got a woman here. Is this a female judge? No. Right, so this woman is very knowledgeable as well. She's clever. She can form an argument. If she's part of his legal team, then I would say, you know, she's witty. She knows her stuff. I don't know. I can't see it. I mean, they're putting all these Trump charges on him, and then what, they're going to let him go on when everybody's already been all over the internet and said, you know, more or less labelled him as a flight risk, you know. I know they thought they was being helpful, but it just feeds into their hands. Denying an underlying truth, you know. Well, no, I'm not a flight risk, you know. My kids are in school, or my wife's got a job, or, you know. But to be fair, everybody knows he's got contacts. Outcome for Tommy in this situation then. Nightmare. Nightmare. Yeah, I'm afraid the prediction still stands. Now, my next worry would be, and I'm not going to read on it now because I think we've had enough, but, you know, I did say he's in danger. I'm going to leave off that for now. But when I first did the first Tommy Robinson, I did reach out to one of his friends, did leave a comment saying that he's going to be moved and I think he's in danger. I left my email address as well. Of course, nobody got back to me because they think, you know, I'm a crackpot. Well, they are moving him. They have moved him. And as well, I have to tell you, it's a different charge to what he was held in contempt for. These are criminal now. You know, these are criminal. I mean, if they did want to wear, you know, you can get up to 10 years. 10 years for making somebody scared and you didn't even know you did it. But I do feel he'll prevail. I absolutely do. And I know it's awful for him going on, but, you know, Tommy, be strong, because this is all going to play out later. You're not going to do the full time at all. You're not. Things are going to come out of their woodwork and not. As well, I'll tell you, their government will be changing as well. So, you know, there's all those kind of things to come. You just have to, you know, hang on in there. Hang on in there. And don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. You see, the justice system right now is not fit for purpose, some would say. But, you know, I mean, I've spent 50 years, you know, in the UK, living this life. And look at how many times, you know, that justice does prevail in the end, even though there's been cover-ups beforehand, you know. It all comes out in the wash in the end. So, you know, if I was him, I'd just be thinking, right, when the next general election, you know, I think it would definitely be out. I know that seems a lot and far-fetched and everything else, but, you know, you've got to be realistic, but not too pessimistic. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I think his wife will make a statement as well. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with another reading for the January 6th court case. So, we all know this. We all know this, you prick. Honestly. Not Tommy, Mr. Starmer. Mr. Starmer. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye now. Bye-bye.